Hi, welcome to my views and news. Some news stories for you. Firstly, reconciliation between Ethiopian PM Abiy and Eritrean President Isaias Afwerki. Who is mediating between them? Two countries are reportedly trying to convince Isaias Afwerki and Abiy Ahmed to find a common ground. Why are these two countries mediating? What are their interests in this mediation? Secondly, Tigray, where good news for the people of Tigray, for the IDPs of Tigray. Thirdly, a new Eritrean pro-government group in diaspora has been formed by Eritrean youths. This group is going to protest after 2 days in a European country. Let's start with a new story about Abiy Isaias tension. PM Abiy created regional shockwaves a few weeks ago when he talked about alleged Ethiopian or claimed Ethiopian natural rights to gain access to the Red Sea. We saw statements from Djibouti, Somalia, Eritrea rejecting Ethiopian government's position. But that was a big move from Ethiopian PM Abiy. Since then, we have been receiving reports of military movements on Ethiopia-Eritrea border. Though no war is imminent, I've been saying since day one, since the start of this new tension, no war is imminent. So I would reiterate my position that no war is imminent, flexing of muscles, war of words ongoing. But this war of words, flexing of muscles, military movement on border can turn into large escalation too. So that is why other countries are concerned, and now reportedly two countries are mediating between Ethiopian PM Abiy and Isaias President. Firstly, Abiy and Isaias both are in Saudi Arabia these minutes, attending Saudi Arabia Africa Summit. Will they meet there? Let's see. They met in Egypt on the sidelines of a conference there. Let's see what happens there in Saudi Arabia. If they don't meet there, it means that there is something serious. Tensions are intense. Or if they meet only and exchange greetings, it means that still they're not on good terms. But if they meet on the sidelines and they hold discussions, it means that gradually maybe normalization is in progress. Let's see. We'll upload in coming videos. Now, which two countries are mediating between Ethiopian PM and Eritrean President? First country is China. I think I did a video on that too. I talked about Eritrean government's efforts to involve countries like China. Eritrean government reportedly communicated to Chinese government that for Chinese Belt and Road initiatives, other projects in the region, China should play a role in de-escalating the situation between Ethiopian government and Eritrean government. Eritrea does not want a new war at this point of time. Eritrea does not want a direct war against Ethiopia now. Maybe a proxy war could go on, but not a direct war. Chinese have big investments in Ethiopia, in Eritrea. They have interest in this entire region. They have a military base too in this region. Obviously, they want their investments to be protected. They are mediating, firstly. Secondly, second player is the one which has vast presence in this region, and that is the United Arab Emirates. UAE has military presence, economic presence, humanitarian presence in the Horn of Africa, in East Africa. UAE is supporting Sudan's rapid support forces. UAE has built Berbera port in Somaliland. UAE used Eritrean as support. UAE supplied weapons to Ethiopian government. So UAE has its tentacles spread across this region. And UAE is a very relevant player because it was UAE which supplied drones to Ethiopian government, the drones which changed battlefield picture in Ethiopian northern part in the 2-year long war. The drones changed battlefield picture and some other factors too. UAE is mediating to why? Obviously, UAE wants to be the in charge here, the leader here. So they want that others come to them and they resolve issues. It's not that UAE's interests are in danger here, but UAE is trying to be the in charge here. That is why it is mediating between Abiy and Isaias. So that is what we have learned. But let's see what happens in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia today. Will there be a meeting or not? That will be very telling. Secondly, viewers, Tigray, where return of IDPs has begun reportedly. 3 to 4 days ago, Ethiopian government issued a statement saying that the government published details of the solution to the deadlock over southern and western zones, and one of the points mentioned was the return of IDPs to these territories. Now, reportedly, these minutes, IDPs, some IDPs are on their way towards their homes in Tigray. Those IDPs who were in Aksum at some shelter houses, they have been seen leaving the shelter houses in buses reported. Where are they being sent to? Are they being sent to Western Zone, Mera Volkai Sagade, or border areas, Tigray or border areas like Shiraro? Shiraro is under Tigray control, ENDF control. Ediabo, parts of Ediabo under Eritrean control. It's not clear. They are from Ediabo and Shiraro, reportedly, and from Aksum, they are being sent to their homes. But when will the return of IDPs from Volkait and Humera start? That is a sticking point between Tigray and Amhara groups. That we'll see in coming. But a good news. Another news from Tigray is about the arrests of some commanders working in security sector in eastern zone of Tigray. Senior security and surveillance in charge has been arrested over charges of corruption, charges of irregularities in transfer postings. Some top government officials are being accused of aid theft too. People complaining they're not receiving aid. So maybe that is why Getacheo's government is taking action. Getachew fired 4 top senior TPLF leaders a few days ago, fired from their positions in government, and now some senior security officials arrested in Tigray reportedly. Lastly, viewers, an Eritrean community in Europe has founded a group by the name of Walta. Walta means shield, I think. Why was there need for the establishment of this group? What is the agenda? Walta has been established to protect Eritrean festivals. We know that since last year, Eritrean opposition groups called Brigade Hamado have been attacking Eritrean government-backed festivals, cultural gatherings held across Europe, being held for decades. Since last year, we've been seeing attacks in Sweden, Germany, Israel, US, Canada. Dozens of attacks have been carried out so far, hundreds of people injured, police officials injured too, some died in communal violence as well. Now, the pro-Eritrean government community is organizing itself. We've seen big protest rallies by these pro-government community groups, one in London, another one in Germany. Another such rally is being organized by this newly formed group called Walta. which mainly consists of Eritrean youths. Eritrean pro-government youths are organizing themselves. They say that their right to organize their cultural festivals cannot be denied, because we have been seeing a campaign after attacks on these festivals that festival should be banned. The festivals are turning into a threat to the security of the people in these countries. So that is why Eritrean government started organizing its people in diaspora. New organizations are being founded. Eritrean government could be funding these groups. We're seeing big rallies by pro-government groups in Europe. Brigade Hamza members, they are in trouble because we've seen that in Calgary they've been charged. 11 Brigade Hamza members have been charged with rioting. They could face prison terms there. In Israel, both had to face a trial. Brigade Hamza, pro-government, and then they signed a peace deal. Brigade Hamza relatively silent. We have not seen any other attack by Brigade Hamza members on Eritrean festivals in the past few weeks. They are collecting funds, creating internal unity, maybe thinking of some more creative ways to trouble Eritrean government, it seems. Meanwhile, this group, Walta, is going to protest in Stockholm, Sweden on the 13th of November, after 2 days. Let's see, will there be a counter protest by Brigade Hamza members in Stockholm, Sweden on the 13th of November? We'll see. So far, Brigade Hamza members are now trying to evade, they're not confronting these pro-government big protests being organized in Europe mainly. Thank you for watching.